Are we literally standing in the room with a Gengar in it? Such ghost stories can't be real. But he's got a ghost Pokemon literally in his face! And I'm gonna get fired. But we don't really care about the job anyway. Wait, that's not a ghost capturing device, is it? Alright, Gengar, you've been caught. Now talk! Why did you want the Trevenant to go berserk? Hey man, I ain't talking to no cops, man! Let's gather everyone. Time for our deductive skills to shine. What? We're really going to Detective Conan this!
Surveillance showing you entered the library.
Oh, snap! Let's see here. I hereby found this research facility in order to further improve the relationship between mankind and Pokemon. Trust me, it's real. I'm definitely gonna put Conan music in there.
Pokémon, oh, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Pokémon, yeah, a heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokémon, gotta catch 'em. Oh, oh, oh.
What it do, my fools? It is your homeboy Kyutwo in the house playing Detective Pikachu. Welcome to part 6, I believe. I could be wrong. Anyway, oh, before I forget, today is April 28th, 2019, 2:41 a.m. I've been neglecting to mention the time because I need to keep a track of when I start these things so I can make a record of how fast it takes me to do these videos. So, before I get too caught up, I want to actually lay out what the plot of the game is suggesting so far, and then I want to present my own theories. So, hold on, let me take the headphones off. Okay, so far, the game has been telling us that there have been Pokemon incidents throughout the Rhyme City, which is basically Crime City. So far, the only evidence that we have to these incidents is the vial that Detective Pikachu presented in the cutscene back at Harry's office, or Harry's home, I'm sorry. So the only lead that we had was to come here to the PCL and try to figure out where this vial may have come from. Now, I thought that we could probably try to get some forensics to come in here and analyze the contents of the vial, whatever may be left, and then maybe we can figure out what was in it, but no, we decided to do it the hard way. So anyway, we found the vial, or we found what looks like what may be the same vial, and someone noticed us and informs their superior, or their partner maybe, and we saw the cutscene giving them instructions to get rid of us. So tomorrow, the next day, today, we were getting ready for the whole TV interview with the company, and then Trevenant goes nuts, which would make another Pokemon incident. Now, we are currently being accused of being the one responsible for the incident. However, thanks to the footage recorded by Miko, we discovered that there seems to be a ghost-type Pokemon that may have started, or may have triggered Trevenant to go berserk. So, to clear our names, we are going to track down that ghost Pokemon. I mean, I don't know what it is. My best guess is a Gengar, maybe a Haunter. I mean, to be honest, the thing looked like a shark fin. But, I mean, based on Pokken, I see Gengar going into the ground and barely sticking his body up and stuff like that, so it's supposed to make me think it's Gengar. And that's that. So here's my theory. So based on some of the stuff that they've been showing, they've been telling us that that this is the Pikachu that they found at the scene of the accident of Tim's father, Harry. Based on what we know about Harry, he was investigating. No, sorry. It may have been possible for Harry to have been investigating this place because this place was in the direction where he was coming from when his accident happened. We have we have a broken vial that matches one of the vials in this facility. So it would make sense that this would be the location from which Harry was leaving before the accident. Now, what we do know about the accident is that Harry went completely missing, and the Pikachu was found at the scene unconscious. So they brought the Pikachu back to the detective agency. The Pikachu has amnesia, so it has no memory of Harry or anything else prior to the accident, basically. Any information that he knows about Harry was what he listened or what he gathered from the information discussed by the people that he was working with, the people in the detective agency, which was Amanda and the big guy. I can't remember his name. I call him Grossberg. It reminds me of Grossberg from Phoenix Wright. Yeah, it was Holiday, I think, who found the Pikachu and brought it there, and he was a police officer. Now, they've had some complaints about the Pikachu, that the Pikachu doesn't seem to be acting as the way it used to when it was with Harry prior to the accident. Now Pikachu is acting as eating all these sweets, kind of a troublemaker. It's not as docile as he was. Tim even remembers Pikachu before his dad moved to Crime City, and he didn't remember Pikachu talking back then. But now, when he meets Pikachu in Crime City, now he's talking, or at least he understands what he's saying. And Pikachu apparently, according to Grossberg, the Pikachu had never drunk coffee prior to the accident. But now, after the accident, this Pikachu's been drinking a bunch of coffee. Now, within that context, I'm saying all this because I'm not sure if I mentioned it before. I've been mulling it over my mind. Have I said any of this stuff in my earlier videos? I don't know. So I'm saying it now. My theories. We know that the father was involved in an accident. If the culprit used the same method as they did with the Pokemon incidents, then we could assume that whatever happened to Harry was another Pokemon incident similar to the ones that we've already seen, where Pokemon are going and running amok. Not muck like the Pokemon, I mean amok. A-M-O-K. So, what would that mean was that another fly. I mean, I already know the fly is here because I saw it right before I started recording. What that means is that there was another Pokemon on site when the accident happened. Now, when they saw the Pikachu, they was unconscious, and they just brought it over to the detective agency because they just assumed it was Harry. I still say they should have took it to a Pokemon Center, but took it over to Harry, and then the Pikachu was acting different. They say it's because of amnesia or because he misses Harry. The Pikachu himself says that he has amnesia, that he has no memory of Harry, but it makes me think that this maybe is not the same Pikachu that Harry had as a partner, that this Pikachu is a completely different Pikachu than Harry's partner, Pikachu. With that said, how did this Pikachu end up at that accident. So like I said, there has to be another Pokemon on site if Harry's accident had anything to do with like another Pokemon incident. So my theory is that this Pikachu, Detective Pikachu, is the Pokemon that caused the accident, making him the Pokemon that caused the incident. So both Harry and the other Pikachu are missing, and they assumed that this Pikachu was the same Pikachu, and they just brought it over and acted like it was his Pikachu because they didn't know any better. They still don't know any better, in my opinion. Trying to remember what I was going to say. This would also explain why Tim couldn't understand this Pikachu before, but can understand it now. It's because it's two different Pikachus, and this is actually his first time meeting the Pikachu, this particular Pikachu. I think it's. I'm trying to remember if it's explaining something else besides the fact that he, for some reason, he eats sweets, he eats cookies, and drinks coffee now because it's a completely different Pikachu. Right? Because the way how amnesia works is that it doesn't change a person's mannerisms. It doesn't change how a person acts. It just wipes out their memory clean of information, but it doesn't change who the person is. So the Pikachu may have amnesia, but that doesn't mean that he should act any different than the Pikachu that he was. So that's the main clue to make me think that this is a completely different Pikachu. And with what happened to Harry, makes me think that it's the Pikachu that caused the incident that made Harry's father go missing. Now, with that said, about the Pokemon incidents themselves, the only clue that we have is the vial, and a vial usually has some kind of something contained within, usually a liquid, which makes me think that when the Pokemon go berserk, they're consuming some kind of liquid. Which makes me think that when Trevenant, because Trevenant was eating berries right before he went berserk. So it makes me think that someone came along and put something in the berries, and then instantly he went berserk. The only two people there was Tim, me, and prime suspect number one, Amelia. And Amelia has been at each location that we've experienced so far where a Pokemon has gone berserk. She was right there when the Apom went berserk. She was there when the Glalie went berserk, and now she's here within breathing proximity of the Trevenant right when it goes berserk. So I am not trusting Amelia. She's cute and all, but hold on, lady, you got some explaining to do. I don't think Wallace is that bad of a guy. I think he's probably the obvious evil that they want us to just assume he's the bad guy, but I don't think he's necessarily the bad guy. I mean, to be honest, I really don't know who among the staff might be the bad guy. My best guess would be Dorothy, because she's got those documents that we don't really know what they are. She just says that they're about some research, but we really don't know. And it's not I don't have enough evidence to suggest that she's doing anything wrong anyway. Having that said, though, it's clear. Well, maybe not so clear, but they have had interviews with the TV station before. They just said that in the previous episode. So that tells me that somebody from the TV station is coming back and forth. That someone could easily be Amelia. And she would have access to the vials if she knows her way around. Takes them and uses them for her own purposes, which would be convenient because if anybody investigates this location regarding the Pokemon incidents, then she might be left in the clear because she doesn't work here. She just visits, so they might not consider her a suspect, despite the fact that she was right there when the Trevenant went berserk. So, those are my theories. I don't think anybody else, I don't consider anybody else a suspect. I mean, well, they're all suspects, but the biggest suspect to me is Amelia. Dorothy is a second, but not a close second. She's like really way down there because I really don't have anything else on her. So that's my theory. I don't think I have anything else to say. So was that 14 minutes? Dang. My bad. Alright. Solve the mystery of the Black Shadow.
Did you find any more clues about the mysterious Pokémon?
Okay. So we're going to investigate the Pokemon that appeared on the footage. Okay. I am ready.
Yes?
Please don't take what Wallace said personally. He can be a bit rough, but he's not a bad person. I agree. Good luck investigating the mysterious Pokemon, and do let me know if I can help. I guess you've never seen it before? No, never. Oh my god, Amelia. I might as well just talk to you and get it all out there.
Okay.
I'm so glad we were able to clear your name, Tim. Still, I wonder what that strange Pokemon is. Nothing, sorry. I wonder if it's still in this facility. Alright, it would be bad if it got away. She makes a good point. I don't think it's gotten out from around here. I don't know why you assume that it's a ghost. But how about over at the lobby? Why is that highlighted? Why would you just assume it's at the lobby? Phantom, are you alright? Phantom? You were able to hide in the grass, huh? I'm glad to see you're not hurt. Things have gotten messed up, haven't they? You're going to work together and make it even better than before? Now that's the attitude that's the attitude to have. Okay. You know, we just saw an unfamiliar Pokemon near Trevenant. Do you know anything about it? You sometimes feel a strange presence, and it was the same this time. So you're sure it's the same Pokemon? Tell us what you can. When you turned around, it was gone, so you didn't get a chance to see what it looked like, huh? A feeling that someone's behind you.
Huh?
Forget about Wallace. I'm just glad we were able to help clear your name. Just remember, it was my video that saved the day, both today and in that cave. Yeah, she's got a point. I gotta give her credit. Even though it was coincidental on both accounts. Can you tell me anything about the mysterious Pokemon? Nothing really. If only I had captured its full image. Hey, Wallace.
What do you want?
I'm not holding my breath, but the best luck catching that mysterious Pokemon or whatever. Oh, best of luck catching a mysterious Pokemon. Could you tell me anything? Nothing at all. If I did know anything, I would have already spoken up. You're doing good, my boy? Trevenant, you okay? Huh? What happened? You mean you don't remember anything? Same as Glalie. Oh man, I knew it. See, that right there kind of makes me... Because I didn't mention this, but... It's just like when a Pokemon does go berserk, they don't remember anything. So maybe in Pikachu's, Detective Pikachu's case, it was just a worse case of amnesia. And they really can't remember anything. Anyway, about the courtyard. The whole place is wrecked, and it was such a nice garden. Hey, it's not your fault. Don't worry, we'll catch the culprit. Hey, you didn't happen to see a strange Pokemon while you were eating, did you? Didn't notice anything, huh? Oh, nothing important. Don't worry about it. Okay, I want to see this berry here. Oh, I can't pick it up. Okay. Is there something right there? No. Okay, just background. Finnegan and the other Pokemon? Shuckle. Okay, hold on. Pikachu's got something.
Oh no. Come on, let's get out of here.
What was that? Okay. Now, calm down. No need to be scared. Trevenant has settled down already. Things are pretty rough, huh? You got a lot of twigs to eat? I guess that's good. I saw someone I didn't recognize just now. Do you know anything about that? What? You heard its voice. I was here first. Oh, dang. Huh? You sure that's what it said? That's what he said. Amazing, Pikachu. You were able to get some information on the mysterious Pokemon. Encroaching on his territory. Shuckle, are you hurt? Ah, you hid in your shell. Good thinking. Glad you're safe. Well, I think that would be normal for a Shuckle. Things have been pretty rough. Yeah, you must have been surprised. I just saw someone I didn't recognize. Do you know anything about it? What? You see it all the time? What in the world is it? I see. You don't know its name, but it shows up from time to time and eats up everybody's food. Dang. That's why it was here. It was here for the food. Food thief. Food theft. Mysterious Pokemon, huh? This seems like something I need to make a note of in my Ghost Stories report. Ghost Stories report? You mean the record of all things that have happened? Yes, that's it. It's kind of embarrassing to call them ghost stories, but it's easier to understand them. Easier to understand a mysterious events report. I record all my mysterious things that happen. This is the first time anything as bad as this has happened, though. Can I see your report? Of course, but I've lent them out to the others, so you'll need to ask around. Any idea about what it might be? That's the first thing I've seen a Pokemon like... That's the first time I've seen a Pokemon like that. I don't think it's one of ours. Okay. So you've got some testimony. Before I go to the lobby... Oh, Carlos is gone. Wasn't he in here? Okay. Well, let's just go in her room for no reason. I think I did go in here before. Oh, wait, she's there now.
Yes?
Do you have a report? Oh, you mean Nina's report. I've already finished reading it, so you can take it. I guess you don't know much about the mysterious Pokemon. Nothing at all, unfortunately. Alright, Minciano. Hey, it seems like there's a mysterious Pokemon. Sorry, I just added the word mysterious. Pokemon hiding in this facility. Do you know anything about it? What? You say Rotom was hiding in a clock? Interesting. And what happened? The clock started spinning real fast, and Dorothy got startled and ran away when she saw it. I swear, doesn't Rotom have better things to do? And thanks for the info, Minchino. Oh wait, that was important? I thought that was just some of Rotom's antics. I'm gonna check this safe again, because this safe looks suspicious. Alright, sorry to bother you, ma'am. Boss, I should say. Alright. Got something, Pikachu? Doesn't it bother you? Huh? Does what? The testimonies from the Pokemon here about the mysterious The testimonies from the Pokemon here are... The testimonies from the Pokemon here about the mysterious Pokemon and Nina's ghost stories. Now that you bring it up, I'll double check. This is important. Hold on.
Did you find any more clues about the mysterious Pokémon?
Nothing came up. Wait, where am I supposed to click this?
So, let's gather information.
Okay, evidently I don't have enough information for any of this, so I guess we'll just check the case list. When I was eating my lunch in the courtyard, my last sandwich suddenly disappeared. I looked all around, but saw no signs that anyone was even... but has no signs that anyone has eaten it. Okay. Oh, that's all I have here. Then I have testimony. Mysterious shadow sometimes appears and eats everybody's food. Clock. The rodent was in, started moving fast and surprised Dorothy. Most people get a strange feeling, but when they turn around, no one's there. Sometimes hear a strange voice in the courtyard. I lived here first. Nina wrote about ghost stories and passed it to the staff. Oh, okay. Kind of want to see if that clock is in Dorothy's room so I can inspect it. Is it here? No. Okay. Sorry, Dorothy. Just walk in here with no purpose. Sorry, boss. Alright, now we can talk to Fridge. At least I assume he's in here.
Yo!
Hey, I heard about what happened. Here I thought people were busy because of the shoot, but it seems like there's a lot more going on. Do you know anything? I watched the video too, but I've never seen a Pokemon like that before. Maybe it came in from outside. Nina says she was keeping records. Do you have her report? Oh yeah, right on, dude. I've already gone through it, so here it is if you want to read it. You like that kind of story, huh, Tim? You may be able to find the report Wallace returned somewhere at Nina's desk. Like Wallace read it and returned it. Is it here? It's the Ghost Stories report. Oh, 2 of them. Dang. Wallace had 2 reports. He's the man, evidently.
Guard.
There was an unfamiliar Pokemon in the courtyard. Do you know anything about it? I see. You've heard the Pokemon in the courtyard talking about it. But I guess he doesn't know much about it. Okay. I would say that would just leave Carlos, but...
Hey, Tim! Tim!
we don't have all the reports, you know.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
It seems like the Pokemon here knew there was a mysterious Pokemon around. Yeah, but they don't seem to know what it is. Still, there must be some clue to its identity. Is there anything that caught your attention? Garbodor's experiment? Well, the only clue that I would have is Nina's ghost stories. Good thinking, Tim. Now that you mention it, what the other Pokemon told us about the mysterious Pokemon does match up with the ghost stories. I bet it's the mysterious Pokemon that is responsible for all the ghost stories. We've gathered testimony from all the staff and all of them? I haven't talked to everybody yet. It seems like the one responsible for the ghost stories is the mysterious Pokemon. Right, now we need to make sure it hasn't escaped outside. Let's go ask Rita in the lobby.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
It's like, dang it, Pikachu.
Hey, Tim!
We've learned a bit about mysterious Pokemon, but we'll be out of luck if it escapes. Let's stop by the receptionist desk. Just did we not just discuss this? Are you trying to say I'm dumb? Say I got that attention span of a goldfish? I'm going this way. I just want to see what's in here. Did anything change in here? No. Okay, now we can go. Jeez. Alright, Rita? Well, I did forget your name last episode. I'm expecting cutscene. Oh, no cutscene. No, everything's just straight chilling. Oh, we're not gonna ask her about the ghost Pokemon?
Hey, Rita! Wait a second.
You're so cute. I just love Pikachu so much.
Okay. That was a little weird. But
Yes?
I'm starting to think she slipped a tracking device on Pikachu. I heard a large sound from behind the wall. Was this shoot for a movie? No, Trevenant suddenly went berserk. What? Trevenant? Is everyone okay? Yes, the staff and Pokemon are all fine. There's a mysterious Pokemon running around this facility, and I think it caused Trevenant to go berserk. Did you see anything come this way? No, no one's come this way. Whether a person or a Pokemon. I'll check the surveillance cameras just to be safe, though. We have to check surveillance? Oh, no. As I thought, the surveillance videos don't show anyone either. Isn't that right, Floette? Floette. Facility has some... I had a feeling this question was going to come up by Tim. I'm like, I've been seeing the surveillance cameras all over the place. At least in the hallway with the cliff key. Big ass security camera right there. Dang it, Tim. Call yourself a detective? Yes, we have a few set up. They say it's to protect the research data here. I've been told the cameras have been running since the facility was rebuilt. Dang. Sorry, could I see the recorded videos? Sure, of course. Just press this button and... fridge. This fridge, I think that's Nina. And I want to say that person there is Dorothy, but I can't really tell. Oh, I'm sorry. That's yesterday's video. I don't normally need to check the cameras, so... Let's see. This button does that, and... There's a reason why they showed us this. All I can tell is that's a lady in a skirt. I mean, it could be Dorothy, but it could also be Amelia, but I'm willing to bet that's Dorothy. It doesn't look like anyone's left since Trevenant went berserk. Yeah, that means the culprit is still hiding somewhere in this facility. Or he's a ghost, probably went invisible and left. I guess you're pretty security conscious using the surveillance cameras and everything. Yes, I heard the cameras were adding when the new facility was built. Were added. The director in time was apparently a very cautious person. The director at that time was apparently a cautious person. So is this building we're in the new facility you mentioned? That's right. This research facility had to be rebuilt once, although that was more than 10 years ago. Huh? Is that because the buildings get old? Well, actually, I've heard rumors that something went berserk during an experiment and destroyed most of the building. I don't know the details, but maybe Director Dorothy knows. That's what's in the safe. Okay, nothing else. There we go.
Hey, Tim.
I just knew it was coming. Hey, did you catch that? This facility was destroyed once and had to be rebuilt. Yeah, she said someone and something went berserk. Do you think it was a Pokemon? Possibly. This one's looking into. Let's see it. Oh, it's gone. I'm talking about the fly that's in my room.
Yes?
What can I do for you? I've heard that PCL was rebuilt once. I'd like to find out more about the old PCL. Do you know anything? Do you think the old PCL is tied to the mysterious Pokemon? I don't know much about the old times, but we do have some records. They should be in the library, second shelf from the back. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go have a look. Okay, so it's not in the safe. Unless you might have had some records about what really happened 10 years ago. That sounds like Sonic 2006. Or pretty much anything that usually has some kind of bad incident happen exactly 10 years ago. Okay. Second from the back shelf. This must be the corner Dorothy was talking about. There's a lot of old PCL material. Okay, let's see here. I hereby found this research facility in order to further improve the relationship between mankind and Pokemon. Trust me, it failed. John Walls? Hey, this is over 20 years old. So the old facility was 10 years old, and then an incident happened. It was at least 10 years old, then the incident happened. There's a photo of the founding members. It says it's a photo of the founding members. I immediately imagined Wesker just standing right there among the founding members because of that one photo in Resident Evil 1. Yo, Wesker better not be in this picture. Hey, let me see, huh? Pokemon are in the picture too. Wonder what that Pokemon is called. Let me have a quick look. I've got it. The Pokemon in the picture are Herdier, Gengar, Mudkip, and Apom. We haven't seen a Mudkip, but I did say I was thinking that was a Gengar. Pokemon that were here a long time ago. Accident. The Pokemon suddenly went berserk and destroyed the research facility. We are unable to maintain our activities here. So Pokemon went berserk that badly and destroyed nearly the whole building. So badly that it had to be rebuilt. Was it the Mudkip? Is a Mudkip really that powerful? I mean, it could have evolved into a Swampert and then went berserk. So, this is why they had to rebuild. Oh, it says that the accident forced the facility to close down. It seems like the facility was left abandoned for a while after its closure. They rebuilt it 2 years after the accident. So, 10 years ago, then 2 years, and then about 10 years. So, at least 22 years. They left it for 2 whole years, huh? I wonder how bad the damage was. I'm thinking what other experiments could have gone down while the facility was closed, because something could have been going down in here. Okay. Go.
Hey,
Called
Tim!
it!
Tim!
What kind of Pokemon were here back in the old days? There was a shelf with Pokemon data we haven't looked at yet. Let's check it out. So there was a shelf that we hadn't looked at yet. Pokemon Resources Corner. Oh, here we go. It says its tail is more dexterous than its hands, and it can hang from a tree even if it's asleep. Dang. Is that a sloth? It can do that? I could have that wrong. I feel like we should add that it likes causing mischief. It's strong in spite of its size. It can lift boulders. Well, there you go. It can even breathe underwater. We shouldn't be surprised it's watertight. So it buries itself in the mud to rest. Apparently it can curse people and even use hypnosis. Huh? It can hide inside shadows too. What's this? It says here, a room with Gengar in it is about 10 degrees colder. Are we literally standing in the room with a Gengar in it? Starting to feel like Ahiko and Rurouni Kenshin. It says it takes care of other Pokemon. On top of that, it's very loyal to its trainer. Why are you giving me that look? It's not like you're a trainer yourself. Got him!
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Do you remember what Finnegan said? It heard the mysterious Pokemon say, "I was here first." Yeah, what does that mean? From the time of the old facility? Yeah, I think that's it. Pokemon from the old facility still lives here, and it's causing all these ghost stories. So it must be one of the Pokemon in the picture of the founders. Let me have a look at my case notes. I'm gonna click Pikachu just to see what else he does. Quick attack! I like this one.
How was that? Did I do it? Tim?
The last time I said no, but this time I'll say, yeah.
There's no need to lie.
Okay.
Thanks anyway.
He's a sensible person. He's a sensible person. Okay. Just wanted to see. I'm gonna say case notes or case list. I'm gonna keep it on there right here. Second shelf back from the library. In Lou Laboratory during experiment 10 years ago, something went berserk. Destroyed most of the facility.
I would say that, without a doubt, the mysterious Pokémon we're looking for has been living here since way before the facility was rebuilt. It's likely the cause for the ghost stories. Tim, do you know which Pokémon it is? Think hard now.
Which Pokemon is behind the ghost stories? It's Mudkip, without a doubt. I mean, why would it be anything else other than Mudkip? I'm clicking Mudkip.
Why do you think that?
Oh wait, I don't have all the documents. See, damn it, Pikachu. I was going to go look for more documents. During the room, suddenly gets... It feels like someone behind us. When we turn around, there's no one there. We can hear creepy laughter from hallways that are completely empty. Dang. Couldn't it be eating one of these? I mean, well, not necessarily have to be the food one. The room suddenly gets cold. I mean, that could be an ice Pokemon. This makes the most sense. But creepy laughter in hallways that are completely empty. I mean, that is a ghost. That could also be ninja Pokemon, just like Selgor that we just saw in our own detective agency. So I guess this one is the best choice.
Do you think that's right?
Nope.
Really? Are you sure that's the reason?
Alright, I'm gonna go get more information. I know I had 3 missing. I mean, not 3 missing. I knew I had number 3 missing because I never saw number 3. Dang it, Pikachu, to give my hopes up, make me think that you weren't going to actually pull out the ghost stories on me. Okay. Let's talk to everybody like I would normally do. No, I've been there. Okay, Nina has already given me her info. You. Hey, Miko. Oh, Klefki. We haven't talked to Klefki yet. Suspicious character appeared in the courtyard. Did anyone come over here? What's that? It didn't come this way? But you know who and what it is? Oh yeah, it looked like a black shadow. That's the information I needed. Klefki. Something or someone was running through this hall at night, huh? And you thought it was a robber and chased it, but it just laughed and disappeared? The more I hear about it, the stranger it gets. Okay. So we could probably go in here, but I don't think anything's going to matter. Just go in here just for the sake of going in here. Wait, that's not a ghost capturing device, is it? Something like Ghostbusters? I just remember Danny Phantom. It had like a coffee mug for a ghost containment device. I wonder if that's what that's supposed to be. We may have found the vial, but we didn't even inspect what was in that vial that we found. I can't even remember if it had anything in it, but it should have. Right, Carlos. Well, let's talk to my man Wallace and see if he has any other info for us. I mean, he is the one with the psychic type Pokemon hanging around.
What do you want?
Instead, has caused Colossus to become uneasy. I can't gather any useful data at all. Is there anything you know or have noticed? I've never seen a Pokemon like that before. When did it have a chance to get in? Do you know anything about before the facility was rebuilt? Rebuilt? That itself is news to me. The facility was it is now when I first joined. Okay. Oh, we haven't even talked to the Pokemon. There's an unfamiliar Pokemon running around. Can you tell me more about it? So Lo says, so Delusion talks to someone that drops by from time to time. How interesting. A mysterious Pokemon has wandered in here. Do you know anything about it? Nothing, huh?
No.
I think an unfamiliar Pokemon has gotten into this facility. Do you know anything about it? Not anyone unfamiliar, but there is a Pokemon Wallace hasn't noticed. What do you mean by that? So when it comes, the room gets cold, and Wallace starts shaking.
No.
I'm sure this Pokemon is around here somewhere. Do you know anything? Oh, someone comes around to play from time to time, and when it's here, Wallace starts shivering because the room gets cold, huh? I mean, I would assume that if we put all of the reports together, that would equal ghost Pokemon. But I had to select one of them for some reason. And it makes me want to say that there's 6 of them, but I'm guessing there's only 5. Got the Rotom first.
Roto.
Any ideas about this? Roto. Huh? How dare that Pokemon be mysterious? You think you're enough mystery for one laboratory. That's not helpful.
Hey.
Hey, that was quite the disturbance in the courtyard. I had to look at the video myself. What a terrible thing to have happened. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff to say. Nina's apparently keeping some records, but do you happen to have that report? Hey, did Nina talk to you about that too? Such ghost stories can't be real. Roddy's got a ghost Pokemon literally in his face! I suppose you're still free to read it if you like. Here, I'll give this to you. Thank you very much. Number 3. Do you know anything about this laboratory before it was rebuilt? No, I don't. Sorry. Actually, I didn't even know it had been rebuilt. Do you have any idea what might have been involved? No, not at all. I've never seen a Pokemon like that. That boy got right back into his face, too, when I was about to say, I'm starting to suspect Carlos a little bit, because you're investigating a ghost Pokemon right... hold on. I think it was more about the electricity aspects of it, though. So he doesn't know much about ghost Pokemon. But you can't deny that you have a ghost Pokemon right there in your room, in your presence, and you deny the probability of ghost stories. Seems a little far-fetched, if you ask me. What's on this board over here? Well, nothing, I guess. Let me click on Pikachu, see if anything happens.
Here, Tim. How about you try your luck? Ha! What's it gonna be? Heads or tails?
Well, last time I picked tails, so...
Oh, well, that's just bad luck. You guessed wrong.
He's never gonna let me actually see it. You think he's jerking me around. He ain't would. What? Okay, check the security camera by any chance? No? Okay. So, I have the third report. Can I read it from here? No. I should be able to read it from there. Right? 1, 2, 3. And here this story from someone. The clock at the director's office. I just went in there. It starts going really fast. They left the room with someone else in to show them, but the clock had returned to normal. Hold on, I'm gonna check that clock. I'm gonna check her room again and look for that clock. It's going all up in the boss. I mean, I'm gonna get fired, but we don't really care about this job anyway. 50 minutes in. And I kind of feel like I didn't really make any progress. Okay, there's supposed to be an actual clock in here. As in, like, I'm not doing anything suspicious. Just running around in place for no reason. It's gotta be here, right? This is a picture. Picture of the staff. I don't see any clock. Maybe they moved the clock, removed the clock because it was causing all that trouble. Well, not it was causing the trouble, but they just didn't know any better. And it's like, well, let's just get rid of the clock entirely. Okay. Alright. It doesn't make a lot of sense that only one of the reports is correct.
I would say that, without a doubt, the mysterious Pokémon we're looking for has been living here since way before the facility was rebuilt. It's likely the cause for the ghost stories. Tim, do you know which Pokémon it is? Think hard now. Now, why do you think that?
See, there's a number 6 here. Didn't I not talk to everybody? Or does Mina have one? Hold on. I talked to, wait, did I talk to the security guard? Could the security guard have one? I'm gonna talk to Nina, just in case. About the old research facility. The only thing about the research facility before it was rebuilt. This research facility was rebuilt? My goodness. More material for my ghost stories report. Okay, so it's not her. Probably didn't talk to Rita. No, I talked to Rita after getting the reports. I can't talk to the security guard.
Yes?
There has to be a 6th report. I would assume so, but whatever. We're just gonna trial and error, I guess. Oh, whoops, I clicked the wrong button.
There are times when cautious effort is needed the most, you know?
That's a good animation though, and I'll gotta use that for the intro or something like that.
I would say that, without a doubt, the mysterious Pokémon we're looking for has been living here since way before the facility was rebuilt. It's likely the cause for the ghost stories. Tim, do you know which Pokémon it is? Think hard now. why do you think that?
Food disappears. Room suddenly gets cold, which could mean anything that can freeze. The clock of the director room spins at an incredible momentum. You don't even know what kind of clock. Oh, it says spin, so okay, so it is a clock with hands. It feels like there's someone behind us. When we turn around, there's nobody there. And we can hear creepy laughter from the hallways that are completely empty. Which did I select before? Because I didn't have 3. I guess I'll try number 5.
Do you think that's right?
I thought so.
Really? Are you sure that's the reason?
Is there a way that I can actually put all 5 of them together? Because I feel like all of them are the reason put together.
Now, why do you think that?
I mean, if it's 3,
Do you think that's right?
yeah, it better not have been 3.
Really? Are you sure that's the reason? Now, why do you think that?
Wait, they're not telling me that it actually is Mudkip. Wait, what was number 2? Hold on. Room suddenly gets cold. Which doesn't explain. I'm gonna click 1.
Do you think
Yeah,
that's
that better
right?
not be right.
Really? Are you sure that's the reason? Now, why do you think that? Do you think that's...
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. The room that it's in does get a lot colder. This ghost story sounds a lot like Gengar. One more thing. How do you think it was able to go and steal Trevenant's lunch? Any insight?
How did it carry the food away? Did it not just pick it up? What are these? It uses hypnosis to put people to sleep. It can move freely in the shadows. The temperature in the room drops nearly 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Places curse on people that makes it happy. Oh, didn't even have to confirm it.
It was hiding out the whole time in Trevenant's shadow. And so what we saw in the video was its hand. It just reached its hand out from the shadow. Tim, you're a great sleuth. Now we know the mysterious Pokémon is Gengar.
I mean, all of this is just big conjecture. It was just because it's a Gengar doesn't necessarily mean that it's the reason why the room is getting cold. I mean, whenever the Gengar appears, evidently it gets cold, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a Gengar making the room cold, because there are other Pokemon that can make the room cold. Not to mention, there's no evidence that's in this game that suggests that a ghost instantly makes everything cold. But we do know where the cold room is. It's right here. Oh, whoops, sorry Pikachu. I'm expecting cutscene. Oh, no. Okay.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Gengar should be in this room. I don't see it anywhere. That's for sure. Hey, Gengar, show yourself.
Gang!
It's not coming out. How dare it ignore me? He must be hiding in the shadows. Why don't we just get some food? He'll come out. We need to lure it out somehow. How about it? Any ideas? Give it a Pokepuff, use a flashlight, shout at it. Didn't know that it had to be specifically a Pokepuff, but yeah, we'll just try that. That would work for the other Pokemon, but we're up against Gengar. Maybe some other method would be better. It gets food! That's it, we can use a flashlight to get rid of the shadows and flush it out. Let's go find the flashlight. Wouldn't it just move to another shadow?
Mr. Gengar!
Because the flashlight can't illuminate the entire room.
Wherever you are! Hey! Oh, there you are!
We've got you now, so you might as well give up!
Genius.
Gengar!
went right through.
Now, Gengar, come to the light!
Watch out! It's using Confuse Ray!
How do you know? You're not a trainer. That was surprisingly slow.
Great save, Tim. It was almost game over for me.
You would have to been rushed to a Pokemon Center
Still,
after I white it out.
Gengar's managed to get away from us once again. Our big challenge now is to figure out how to stop it from doing that.
How can we catch Gengar? There it is.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Let's tell Dorothy what the mysterious Pokemon was. Okay, so the new case note is how to catch Gengar. Exactly 1 hour. Okay, that's creepy. My man just sitting there waiting. Like, try me, son! Well, I think I know where it went. Dorothy, I think the mysterious Pokemon is Gengar.
Yes?
What? Tell me everything you know. From what I was told, I deduced the culprit was Gengar. We've been trying to capture it, but it keeps getting away. Gengar is a ghost-type Pokemon, so capturing it will be tricky. Would you happen to have any ideas? Let's see, maybe some tools I made a while back will come in handy. I was doing research on capturing Pokemon. One of the tools used will probably work on ghost-type Pokemon too. It should be in the storeroom. You gonna tell me to go get it, Pikachu? No? Okay. I kinda wanna keep this going. I feel like I'm nearly the end. I'm nearing the end. I'm gonna tell... Yo.
Okay.
This Pokemon was Gengar. We're trying to capture it, but it keeps getting away. Figuring out its identity is already impressive, Tim. You are really good with Pokemon. Sorry, I don't know how to capture Gengar either. No problem, I'll ask around. What do you?
Huh?
I look forward to some brilliant detective work, Tim. I'm sure this Pokemon was Gengar, but it keeps escaping when we try to capture it. Oh, I know, maybe if you sneak up from behind and jump on it, maybe you'll be able to capture it. Oh, come on, Tim, don't take her seriously. Oh, I thought we were going to tell him it was Gengar. Well, we assume it's Gengar, but I don't think it's actually Gengar that made him go berserk. Who would have thought that the case of all the supernatural phenomena was Gengar? I'm a little disappointed that there's no more mystery, but I'm glad my report was of some use. Do you know how to capture it? It keeps getting away. I see. It is a ghost-type Pokemon after all. We're in trouble then, because I don't know either. Okay, so I guess Dorothy is the only one who really knows. Still want to talk to Wallace, though. Hey, Klefki. Oh, we can't talk to him about Gengar.
What do you want?
A serious Pokemon was Gengar? If that's true, I have to accept that you're innocent. Yes, and Gengar is the cause of all the ghost stories, too. Indeed. Of course, I knew it from the start. Everything has a concrete cause, and there's no room for supernatural nonsense. So full of himself. We're the ones who figured it all out. Now. We found it, but it managed to escape. Do you know how we might catch Gengar? Gengar is a ghost-type Pokemon, so catching it will be difficult. It's beyond my expertise, I'm afraid. If you don't know, just say so. Now. Now Pikachu is not studying that Wallace.
No.
Oh, can't talk to them, apparently, about Gengar. Okay. I don't want to end it just yet, because I feel like I'm almost at the end of this. At the end of this chapter.
Ruto!
Can't even tell him it was Gengar. He probably ain't thinking like, I don't care who it is. I'll kill him, even if it is a ghost.
Hey.
Now, okay, ghosts are super effective against other ghosts. So since Pokemon was Gengar, why would Gengar be here? Maybe it lives nearby a mountain pass. Gengar's behind all the ghost stories too, but it got away from us. Would you happen to know how to capture Gengar, Carlos? Ghost types are my area of expertise. Confirming what I thought before, but how to capture Gengar is beyond me. Sorry, I won't be of much help. Well, in Gen 6, they did upgrade ghost-type Pokemon so they'll always be able to escape, even if we try using things like Spider Web. So, Spider Web won't work. Block won't work. So, was I right about this thing? I was right about this thing. Yeah, I don't know how it would work, but it's our only hope. Instant cutscene, don't even get to click.
Tim, you're good. We'll use this to catch it. Great.
We got the equipment to catch it. So, are you going to tell me how it works? It fires a special net. Dorothy developed it. It's a device for catching Pokemon. It's also effective against ghost-type Pokemon. Okay. I'm going to ask Dorothy how to use it. Before that.
If we have hopes of catching Gengar, we're gonna need a really good plan.
That's all?
Come to think of it. This is super spicy!
Okay, I guess that's it. I'm always scaring that Shuckle as I come by.
Yes?
You can't talk to her about it? I just have to use it and hope for the best, huh? Alright. I'm expecting some good old quick time events. Should be called button what? No, it's not there. Oh, I had to walk down this way so he comes back. There he is. Get the feeling that I do have to actually come in here and then go behind him. Oh, never mind.
Gengar!
It's here!
You're not getting away this time!
Oh, why does Pikachu have it?
Gengar again! Gang!
Now, Pikachu!
Try this on for size! Gang!
We did it!
Yep, no big deal. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
Wait, that's it? Yeah, I was getting ready for like some freaking Resident Evil 4 stuff.
We did it, Tim. We captured Gengar. I wonder what it has to say.
We actually caught Gengar. We successfully caught it. It was like, alright Gengar, you've been caught. Now talk. Why did you want the Trevenant to go berserk? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I talked to my lawyer. Find the real culprit. I'm actually going to click Pikachu real quick. Oh, I can't.
Gengar's partner is the mastermind. We need to find out who
What?
that is. I'm thinking one of the researchers, possibly. So it's our job then to go and rip off their disguise.
Why do you just assume that it had a partner?
First things first. We have to get Gengar to tell us what it knows.
Why'd you just assume it has a partner? Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that.
First things first. We have to get Gengar to tell us what it knows.
Okay. I caught you at last. Give up. You're not getting away this time.
Gang!
Well then, let's see what you have to say. Why did you do that? Hey, man. I ain't talking to no cops, man. What? It was just a little prank. That was nothing innocent. Just what did you make Trevenant eat? Wait. Now you're assuming that it was in the food. Detective Pikachu, I thought that he was assuming that Gengar used maybe Confuse Ray or something like that to make Trevenant go berserk. But now he's suggesting that Gengar put something in the food to make Trevenant go berserk. But anybody could put anything in the food to make Trevenant go berserk. Which is why they suspected me in the first place. So if you just assume that somebody put something in the food, then why suspect Gengar? Why only suspect Gengar is what I should say. An intensely spicy berry your friend gave you? Stop lying! Gengar. You really didn't know. Looks like you got a good friend. What friend? Who was it? Huh? A human wearing white clothes? Well, that doesn't narrow down at all. I knew it. It's one of the staff. Hey, tell us what that person looks like. You don't know? I guess it can't be helped. Do you remember anything else? Anything at all? I see. That person always operates the secret device in the library and comes to play with you. Secret device? What's that? Tell us more. What? The shelf in the middle of the library? There are books with yellow, blue, green, and red symbols on their spines. When you pull on them in that order, the device activates, and then what happens? Wait, you said too much? You promised to keep it a secret? This Gengar's like, hey man, just bury me in the ocean. Or my ancestors said they just eats a berry. And that's it. No faint, you just straight up dead again, or deader, as the case may be. I guess we'll have to figure out the rest on our own. I think you could have, hard pressed him a little bit. Alright, pop up. Mo?
Iron Tail! This is hard.
Hey, at least he's trying.
There's a secret device in the library. Let's go check it out.
I still don't want to end this. I mean, I feel close. Oh, it's 3:53 in the morning. Can I...
Hey, Tim!
I was just about to tell Dorothy that I caught it. Better let the others believe we've solved the incident in the courtyard. That way the real culprit will let their guard down. Come on, let's head to the library. Did you not just say to let everybody know that we solved the... Or maybe not... Hold on, maybe I misread that. Oh, okay. Hold on. Better to let the others believe we solved the incident in the courtyard. That way the real culprit will let their guard down. Now let's head to the library. What the hell? You are always contradicting everything. Even your own sentences. Oy. Like I said, I wanted to just let Dorothy know. I don't think she wears a white coat, so... Actually, if she takes that jacket off, she'd be wearing a white coat. Oh, I'll tell her the rest of success.
Yes?
We captured Gengar. Now we can all focus on our research in peace. Thank you so much. We captured Gengar, and that's case closed. I'm glad to hear it. Still, I wonder what Gengar was doing here. We could tell her. Unless a Pokemon from the old facility. But for some reason, we're not. Alright, Pikachu wants us to talk to everybody again. Well, I'm sorry. I really don't know what Pikachu wants. I heard you caught Gengar. How'd you do it? I knew you could do it, Tim. That's how the case solved. Thanks. Thank you very much for your cooperation. You've been doing great work with the last couple of days, Tim. Thanks for solving the mystery for us. Hey, Trev, you're clear. Man, we're not going to talk to him anymore. What? Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Where are they? Are they in here? Where are you? Where are they? I mean, where are they actually? Are they in here? Where did they go? They're probably in the library.
Hey.
We're able to solve the case. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I'm very grateful. I keep wanting to think that he has some kind of interaction with Rotom in here.
Maybe now is a good time to get all of the evidence in order?
I'm gonna try this a few times, see if he interacts with Rotom.
Detective needs stamina. So I stay in shape. Everywhere I go. Maybe now is a good time to get all of the evidence in order?
He's probably gonna try the scare tactic next.
Come to think of it.
Nope. Alright, one more time.
So sour.
Oh. That was different. Hey, Rotom. One more.
Here, Tim. How about you try your luck?
Again with this.
Ha! What's it gonna be? Heads or tails?
I mean, does it really matter? I don't even know what I tried to click.
Hey, you guessed it right. It seems that Lady Fortune is with you today.
I mean, that was actually pretty lucky because I don't really know what I tried to click. Alright, Wallace. No, where is Amelia and Miko? I don't suspect Miko, at least not that much, but definitely suspect Amelia. We can breathe easy now that we've captured Gengar. Indeed, since that clears up the ghost stories too, I can finally focus on my research. Okay. Now all I gotta do is to talk to Fridge. We should be outie. Except for... Oh man, I didn't even realize that the water container was busted up. I mean, it makes sense for them to leave since there's no story. Well, I wouldn't say there's no story, but there's no positive story to be told at the facility.
Yo!
You captured Gengar? Great work, Tim! Now I can finally focus on my research! The case is solved. Thank you for your help. Hey, like, don't mention it. Gengar was the culprit for all those ghost stories too, right? Like, thanks for looking into it. Okay, wait, no, hold on. I didn't talk to Rita yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Where's Floette? Oh, there she is.
Yes?
You captured Gengar? Wow, Tim, is there anything you can't do? Apparently be a trainer. How about that, Tim? Hey, don't get sullen. It was thanks to you, Pikachu. We're able to solve the case. Thank you for your help. No, thank you. I'm glad all those mysteries were sorted out. I'm not good with ghost stories and was getting scared. Thanks again. Okay, now that is definitely everybody. Well, besides the security guard, but I don't think I can go outside. Are they in here? Ooh. Okay. A blue in the top right, triangle. Wait, no, those aren't the same symbols. Red in the center, green bottom left. Alright, let's pull on them in the order that Gengar said. Wait. I don't remember the order that he said. Crap.
There's a secret device in the library. Let's go check it out.
Okay. It's not here. Okay. There are yellow, blue, green, red. We moved them. Oh, we did say in that order. Okay, yellow, blue, green, red. Yellow, blue, green, red.
Is it this one?
So that's how it works.
Prepare to get knocked in the back of the head.
This is like some kind of secret passageway.
I wonder where it leads to.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I guess I was wrong. We're not going to get any answers this episode.
This sure is a creepy place.
Yeah.
The advantage that I have here is that I can just do this. Haha. So, anyway, we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching, and if you liked the video, leave a like, share with your friends, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more. I guess I'm not as good as a detective as I assumed, unless if the gang really is just making a bunch of assumptions, which I assume that's what they're doing. Because the whole cold room thing, I'm like, any ice type can walk in and make the room cold. And, well, I guess there are ice type ghost types, but we haven't seen any evidence of those. I mean, we could have just been ice type Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. That's just instantly making the room cold. I think there are some ice type Pokemon that do as well. Abomasnow can. Did I say Abomasnow? Oh, Abomasnow can actually cause hail just from its presence. So I think that would be something. But anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves. Have a very good night. Peace! For Do My Fools, is your homeboy Q2 in the house, playing Detective Pikachu. Welcome to part 7. At least I believe it's part 7. It is now 4/28/2019, 4:05 a.m. Last time, we captured Gengar and made it confess. Well, we know it has a partner, but apparently he doesn't know what it looks like, or he or she looks like. All I know is that they have a white coat. I'm like, how do you not know how they look like? But, excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, Gengar led us to the library where we had to supposedly throw a few switches, and it revealed a passageway to an underground facility underneath the laboratories. So, let's see what's down here. Getting that Resident Evil vibe.
There's a door. See if it opens.
Okay. Here we go.
Doesn't look like anyone's here. So is this the room that Gengar was guarding?
I wonder what this is.
Maybe it has something to do with why Trevenant went berserk. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, this is updated.
Come to think of it.
I just wanted to see what he would do.
So sour.
Alright, one more.
Just in case we need that.
Okay, I don't think he has anything new. There's a notebook. It says research log. Could this room be the culprit's laboratory? Let's check out this notebook. February 13th to the 2:30 a.m. It's last year's date. We've stumbled upon some materials for the old laboratory while searching through the lab. Yo, that music that hit that bass, and found out about this room. The former staff apparently used this room for secret experiments. The former staff, holy crap. So the previous facility was doing this. I've heard that the PCL was closed down a while back because Pokemon went berserk. Could this have anything to do with that? First, I will read through the materials in this room. Wait, is he researching what happened? Or is the person that discovered this after the new facility was founded, is they using this to research what happened during the time of the old facility? It seems that this room is where R, a substance that strengthens Pokemon, was developed. The effects of R are temporary, and the side effects are severe. It's not practical in its current form. However, I've never seen such interesting research. I'll keep it a secret from my fellow researchers for now. Wait a minute. Is this Harry? Did he get a job here? No. Because if the Gengar, yeah, it can't be Harry. Well, it could be Harry, but it's doubtful that it's Harry because he went missing. That doesn't mean that he couldn't just come back to the facility with a white coat and still order Gengar around, but all we can say for certain is that it's possible that these are Harry's notes. Doesn't mean that Harry was the one who controlled Gengar. I've been contacted by a mysterious person. I was asked if I had a substance that would make Pokemon go berserk without the cause of being determined. Dang. They offered quite a large amount. I need the capital to continue this research. Luckily, I thought that's efficiency, though, but the efficiency? It's not efficiency. The efficiency of the substance meets their request. There was already someone here. Wait. I was thinking that Harry disappeared 2 years ago. He disappeared 2 months ago. These notes were dated a year ago. These still could be Harry's notes, but it's doubtful now because they're considering taking an offer for selling them or letting someone borrow them. There was already someone here when I entered the room, Gengar. It was a partner of one of the old staff members. It has apparently been living here alone since the laboratory was closed. It seems to have been away for a while, and that's why I hadn't met it until now. Gengar can't be seen by the surveillance cameras, so it can enter and exit PCL freely. It's no use. It's no use! Go da da! Working hidden away from prying eyes is slowing down the progress of my research. I need to move this equipment somewhere I can work on it in peace. First, I need to analyze the equipment so that I can move it. this date is pretty recent. Yep, that's when we came here. Why? This date's pretty recent, so wait, it's literally yesterday? Finally, I finished my analysis of the equipment. Now I can move to our production equipment and conduct my research as I wish. Why would you leave this note around? No? Okay. Some berries. Look, Pikachu, it's Trevenant's leftovers from the lunch. And it lights up her fingerprints! Yep. Trevenant chowed down on this and went berserk. That Gengar brought it here to hide it. Okay, so the Gengar took it. Well, it's possible that it could have fingerprints on it, but it's not likely if Gengar... I mean, it'll have fingerprints on it, but it'll be Gengar's fingerprints. It was quite an old notebook containing research records. Looks like it was from before PCL was rebuilt. Signature, John Walls. I've seen that name somewhere before. For now, let's just give it a read. Wasn't he the guy that founded the facility? I combined the necessary materials and let it mature for a day. But the resulting medicine has a different effect than what I had anticipated. I built the basement so I would have a more subtle environment to conduct experiments in. As expected, being underground has made my work easier due to a more stable temperature, and yet I can't seem to achieve the kind of results I am aiming for. My goal was to energize the Pokémon in order to boost their healing abilities, but the effects so far have been too strong. Still, I won't give up. I will complete my all-purpose medicine no matter what. Today's batch had an even more pronounced effect than normal. When I checked, I was told this batch had been left to mature for a whole week. It seems Simon misunderstood my instructions or something. But this is the exact opposite effect from the medicine I hope to complete. I must find a way to stabilize its effects. I've been tricked. The sales I obtained were not from that Pokémon. That is most likely why we can't get the effects to stabilize. I never suspected that the sales were from... Well, what sales did he use? Its writing is smudged. I can't read it. The rest of the journal is torn away, too. Jim, look, we found what we've been looking for. A vial? It's set in that machine. According to the log we saw earlier, this machine is apparently used to produce R. This is what my dad was after. Yep, the culprit must have figured out Harry was onto them at some point. What a fiend. I swear I'll find whoever did this and get them to talk. You know, better keep that away somewhere safe, locked down. Do not lose that whatsoever. Sorry, I was expecting somebody to just come in and... Hold on, Pikachu. Found a basement laboratory. Did the culprit... Did the culprit write it? Research log. Trevenant's leftovers. I got you, Pikachu. We found them in the basement laboratory. It seems they've been written before the laboratory was rebuilt. We found it. It's in the basement laboratory. It contains what appears to be the medicine. What appears to be medicine. Wait, what was that? What's this? A fragment that Pikachu found in Litwick's cave. Its shape is similar to that of the vials my dad was investigating. Didn't see that icon before. Testimony. She's an assistant director of GNN. She works with Miko. Met her during the incident at Tana Park. So these are like friends, and this is like These are like my buddies, so this is like the current case? Is that what that's supposed to be? Okay, what you need, Pikachu?
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
The research log. The vial. Who could run experiments at that time? A bolt of brilliance!
He's on his Adrian Monk. I know what happened.
I know the culprit.
He's about to have amnesia, isn't he? Tim, you know who it is, right? It's that person. You're gonna have to explain it to me. Have you figured out who the culprit is? I'm gonna be honest. No. Don't you know the culprit is the one who was using this? Are you going to tell me something that I don't know? You can tell from the evidence in this room. What's the evidence? Trevenant's leftovers, old research. The only thing that's telling me that it's possibly the guy who founded the research facility, which was Wall. No, it's Wall. I think his last name was. So far, I haven't got a clue. I mean, I'm just being generally honest here, because Gengar has not given us any specifics to go on, except that the fact that the person wears a white coat. Let me see. Well, even if I were to say that the culprit wasn't there during the incident with Trevenant, they could have easily just told Gengar to just do that at a later time. So they could easily be there. So again, it doesn't matter if the culprit was in the room during the time or not. So again, I don't know. The vial doesn't really make much sense. And there's the old research log, which doesn't tell me any names, but the research log that we found there. I'm just going to click this. That's right, the research log. According to the date and time, the culprit was in the basement when we came to the PCL. That only tells me it could be anyone who we didn't see, which the only person that could be is Dorothy. But the information we got here isn't enough to prove it on its own. We need one last piece of evidence. So maybe that means it is Dorothy. Because he just said that it was the person who was. Yeah, that is true, because they were here. It says it's dated yesterday, so they had to be in here. It doesn't tell me when they were. Wait. It did give me a time. But did it ever give me a time of when I arrived? Did it ever give me a time of when I started work? The only person who wasn't around was Dorothy. Everybody else was around. I just couldn't get to them. But we can assume that they were in their laboratories, because the only way through was to the courtyard, and I didn't see them on the other side. So the only person left was Dorothy. That's a piece of evidence. Yeah. We need evidence that the culprit was in this room at the time. There's a place we can go to check on that outside of this room, the security cameras. You're being awfully vague, Pikachu. Hey, I wanted to see your deductive prowess. Alright, let's get out of this basement. I want to check that log again. Oh, we picked it up. Okay. I want to check. Wait, I can use the ladder? Oh, no, it's just telling me to exit. Okay. I want to check the... Not this. evidence. Seems to be written before the laboratory was rebuilt. I want to know what it says. I want to know specifically what it says. Okay. I can't go back any further? That is pretty recent. Yeah, that's when we came in here. June 19, 12:05 p.m. Now, I don't remember the exact time we showed up for work, but if it's literally yesterday, I did say that it was yesterday, but that's what Pikachu confirmed. You know, trying to remember, because we saw Dorothy for a moment, but then she left. Yeah, we couldn't find her until we had completely met everybody. I can't remember the exact moment when she showed up again, but it took a long time for her to come back. Sometime around when Amelia showed up. Yeah, that's when we came here. Finally, I finished my analysis of it. The other thing is that the security camera, that one time she said, "Oh, she said it was yesterday too." Oh. When we saw the security footage with Rita, we saw somebody leaving. We saw somebody going down the hallway from the direction of the library, and we saw Fridge and Nina. They were looking like, why is she there? That's what they're looking, because it seems kind of odd that they would just be kind of looking at the boss like, why is she there? Just the way that they were looking at her made me feel like she's doing something suspicious. So it's gotta. So based on these two, it has to be Dorothy. So I'm gonna be like L. I'm like, there's a 5% chance it's Dorothy, but that's higher than everybody else. Link Pikachu, Trevenant's leftovers from lunch. I think Dorothy did say that she wasn't aware of the facility. No, wait. Did she say that? I know Wallace said it. I think Carlos said it. I'm trying to remember. Wait. Dorothy kept saying that she was scared by the clock. But if she was if she was the one controlling Gengar, it's like I said, I didn't see a clock in that room. So was that whole thing just a lie? Did that actually matter? The fact that I didn't see a clock in her room? I'm just gonna leave that out there. I'm not gonna say that's evidence. I went berserk. Gengar brought it to hide it. And whoever Simon is. So it all depends on what time I came into work, and I had to come into work at around the same time. Preferably sometime before 12:05, because then she would come out and greet me, and then she would go back down to into the library. It's got to be Dorothy. Let me check this again. I'm not really sure why it's up to. I guess it just removes the vials from the thing. Actually, what happens if I click on it? On something? Library. Reception. Director's office. Fridge. Meeting room. Okay, here we go. Basement. This is where we are right now. Okay. Right, ready. Alright, something's bound to happen now. Nothing.
Okay, let me see your notes. That's not too bad at all.
I still don't trust Amelia, but right now the evidence, the slight evidence that I have is pointing to Dorothy. What? No, I want to talk to you about the security footage. Can we have a look at the footage from the surveillance cameras? Hey, good thinking, Tim. You're going to check the video from yesterday, right? Exactly. Come on, let's have a look. So these are the people who came first. I can't even tell what time that is right there. But that's definitely Fridge, and I'm assuming that's Nina. That's got to be Dorothy. She's not wearing a white coat, though. I mean, Nina is closest to the library. First it was Dorothy, and then Nina and Fridge came in. Okay, let's check the next record. That's Wallace. And Wallace went straight to the library. And he came right back out. He was hiding the passcode chart because that's where he hid it. Most likely, he went to the meeting room next to put up the problem. And he came back out. And that's when he went to the courtyard. That's when he locked the door. Sneaky fellow. I'm still not getting a timestamp. It would really help if I had a timestamp. Hey, that's Carlos coming in. He went to the library. And then Dorothy and Fridge came out of the front desk. So, it was Carlos. And then there's us. And nobody except us until we opened the door to the courtyard. But wasn't Carlos... So I'm guessing Carlos just came through after we had... We never saw... Okay, it's Carlos. I knew it, exactly as I thought. Tim, get the records we just saw printed out. I knew you'd say that, so here. Hey, good job. You picked up on the last clue really quickly. Now we can bring the culprit to justice. Yeah. Let's gather everyone. Time for our deductive skills to shine. What? We're really going to Detective Conan this. We're going to Detective Conan this.
Listen, I'm glad you all came.
Why would you gather us here like this?
Sure, I'm pretty busy right now, you know?
Oh, come off it. You were in the middle of a nap.
Everyone, quiet, please.
Thank you. I believe I've solved the Trevenant Rampage case.
Please. We already know the problem was caused by Gengar.
Wrong. That whole thing was planned by someone else. And the culprit is...
You tell him, Tim.
Huh? Hold on. I guess the others aren't on different... There we go. Rita? But Carlos was the one who went into the library and didn't come back out. And he's got a white coat.
Yeah.
Carlos, It's you.
What? There's no way I planned this thing. You're way off base. This is all Gengar's doing.
Nice try, playing the innocent one. Show him the proof, Tim. Go on.
Neil's ghost story before Trevenant's left up. The proof would be the damn surveillance video. But I guess Trevenant's leftovers.
That's right.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Yes, so? I have no idea what that is.
It's leftovers from Trevenant's meal.
Hold on a sec. Gengar took off with those.
Yeah.
That is true. And they were hidden in the secret underground lab.
Wait, underground?
Whoa, sick!
This reminds me of a spy movie.
A secret laboratory? I had no idea.
Okay. Tell us what you learned from the leftovers, Tim.
Well, they were spiked with a substance that causes Pokémon to go berserk. I found evidence. This was down in the basement.
It makes Pokémon go berserk? That's why Trevenant became enraged?
Hold on. Even if this substance is the cause, you have no proof that I'm the one who created it.
Don't be so sure.
Go on. You've got this. Now show him what we've got.
Okay, now it'll be the surveillance tape. Oh. This again. I can't even remember which one it was. It was the research log or the old research log. The research log, because that's the one that was dated for yesterday. That's dated for yesterday.
That's right.
Take a look at this. According to this research log, there was an experiment being performed on June 19th at 12:05.
Big deal. So what's your point?
I'm getting to that.
The music, though.
At the time, Dorothy was out of the facility. Wallace was in Building B. Both Fridge and Nina were busy working in their lab. The only person unaccounted for happens to be you.
Hold on a minute there. Let me think. Oh, I remember. I went out for my afternoon walk. That explains exactly where I was.
Man, he really doesn't know when to give up. Tim, let's finish this. Tell him what we know.
Now it'll be the surveillance tape. Surveillance camera image.
That's right. Let's see how he squirms out of this one.
Are you sure about that? Surveillance shows you enter the library and
Oh, snap!
so how could your walk take place in the library? I'll answer that one. It can't. Therefore, the one who was in the secret lab, it was you.
Confession time.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
But Carlos, why would you do that?
Because this kid got in my way. He's Harry Goodman's son.
Harry Goodman's son?
Tim Goodman is my real name. Sorry I lied to you. My dad was in an accident 2 months ago, and it happened right around here. I followed the clues to this place. Carlos knows. Don't you? Tell us what happened.
All right. He knew too much. I had someone tamper with his car as a warning.
Ah.
I swear, I never expected him to go missing in an accident.
You're the one who's responsible. Where's my dad? Tell me! Come on, say something! It's because of you my dad
Calm down, Tim. I know you want answers, but
But what?
he won't be able to escape anyway. We should leave the rest to the police.
Yeah, you're right, Pikachu.
I'm definitely gonna put Conan music in there.
We'll take this man into custody.
The police will be handling the matter from here on out.
Thank you very much. Carlos, I expected more.
Oh, even the oh snap! You see the
You're the
Gengar?
I've been hearing so much about. Baker mentioned you more than a few times.
Sorry I investigated this on my own.
No need to apologize. If we had made more progress on our own, it would have been easier for you to sit by. I'm just happy you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, do you think you could let me know what you find out? From Carlos's interrogation?
Yeah, I give you my word. I'll see you. And I'll see you too, Pikachu.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The whole detective
You know what
part.
I think? Baker already knows too about our investigation.
That's alright. It's best to be honest about it all.
The whole explanation part was kind of fire. I liked that. That was kind of tight. Especially when he whipped out the pictures. It's like, oh!
I received word from the inspector. Appears it wasn't a part-time job after all. You went there to investigate. Even after I told you to stay out of trouble, you chose not to listen to me.
I'm sorry. There was just something I needed to find out.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. But no good can come of it if you're harmed. I'm just glad nothing happened to you.
I understand.
So, from now on, I'd like you to let me know before you go rushing off to investigate something.
What?
No point in telling you to stop. That sure doesn't seem to work. And I'll admit that you do have some talent. I'd rather know what you're up to instead of having you run around in secret. Not to mention, I can help you.
Wow. Thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
Congrats, Tim.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
My first real
I heard
case.
from the inspector that you
Oh,
really
there go the
saved your
sweets.
PCL. Hope it wasn't too dangerous.
It wasn't.
So, you really do take after Harry. The boss said so too. Pikachu, are you eating the sweets again? Oh well. I suppose it's okay this time.
Oh, good. Well, in that case.
Hold on, that's way too many. How many times do I have to tell you? Those sweets are meant for the clients.
Said it was okay for me to have some. Oh, they're so tasty, though.
The downside is that it shoots my theory out the window about just being a different Pikachu. You said he just did some card thing. Oh,
Hey, Tim.
okay. What a long day. What do you make of today's case? Found some clues on Dad, but more questions too. According to the research log, someone bought R from Carlos. That's right. Even if it was Carlos who caused Harry's accident. There's much more going on behind the scenes. This investigation isn't becoming any more safe. But I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth. I'm glad I have you around. Why so surprised? I know my skill is what I finally won us today, but you saved me many times too. When I fell from Murkrow's nest, I kind of failed that one. When Gengar attacked me? Thanks. By the way, Tim, when did you start to suspect Carlos was a suspect? Only when we got the surveillance camera. I was thinking, see, this is what I was going to say after the cutscene. Because he just made the excuse, oh, you know, I just went outside for a little afternoon walk. See, Dorothy could have made the same excuse, but we know that doesn't hold water because she could easily have just been the person to have gone to the library. So, and then surveillance camera was the only thing that could say was proof. It was going to show me proof of who entered the library at the time. I was really thinking it was going to be. Dorothy, but no, it was Carlos apparently, the black guy. But I'm gonna let it slide this time. Right during news when Trevenant went berserk, when we found the basement. It wasn't even when we found the basement. It was when we literally got the last piece of evidence. Yeah, the basement was certainly a surprise. So the same timing as me, huh? You may make a fine detective yet, but I'm still the best detective around here, okay? Still, I feel restless just sitting around here and waiting. Yeah, do you want to go? What? It's not like we can participate in interrogation, but we can go for a bit for a drive. Come on. Okay, something's bound to happen now.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure Holiday's doing his best.
I wish I could find Dad. And give Mom some peace of mind.
I know. Once they're done with the interrogation, I'm sure we'll have some more news.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And we've still got some work to do. You know, we make a pretty good team.
It's funny, isn't it? I wonder if my dad is out there somewhere in this city.
Yeah, me too. Harry, where could you possibly have disappeared to?
Oh snap, it's Pops! Daddy, what's up? You see my interrogation? Wait, did Harry get abducted? He got abducted by Mewtwo? Do you want to continue playing? Sure. I don't want to just end it right there. Or maybe I should. I really don't want to end it right there, but I do kind of need to take a break right now, so I guess I'll end it right there. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked it, leave a like, share with your friends, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more. That was definitely worth playing. Oh, I hope we get to do more of that. The whole questioning thing, the explanation thing. Tim got on the Adrian Monk grind right there, but I definitely got to put some Detective Conan up in there. Woo! Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, take care of yourselves, and have a very good night. Peace!